Today we're taking a look at the Memphis Grizzlies vs Milwaukee Bucks match, which is happening on Saturday, April 17, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Memphis Grizzlies will be trying to avoid the series sweep when they face the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday night. The Grizzlies are coming off a 126-115 win over Chicago as 3.5-point favorites. The Bucks are coming off a 120-109 win over Atlanta as 4.5-point favorites. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the road as they make the trip to face the Milwaukee Bucks Saturday night. Memphis was in action on the road against the Bulls on Friday night in the front half of a back-to-back set. The Grizzlies lost 114-113 at home to Dallas Tuesday night in their last game as they collapsed down the stretch. Milwaukee dumped Atlanta 120-109 on the road to finish a perfect road swing Thursday night. So here's my first betting suggestion for that game. The Bucks had Friday off after flying home following the win over Atlanta Thursday night in their previous contest. Milwaukee got Antetokounmpo back for the game Thursday night after he missed time with a knee injury, which merely makes them that much more dangerous. Memphis is dealing with some injuries to their complementary pieces to support Morant and Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have been decent on the road, but trying to run with the Bucks is a major challenge. Give the edge to Milwaukee as Antetokounmpo and company defend their home floor. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Milwaukee Bucks minus 8.5. Memphis was in action on the road against Chicago Friday night, hoping to get back in the win column after wilting late against Dallas. The Grizzlies entered Friday second in the Southwest Division, 2.5 games behind the Mavericks for the top spot in the division. In the Western Conference playoff picture, the team was eighth, 13.5 games behind the Jazz for the top spot, 3.5 games behind Portland for the sixth and final guaranteed playoff spot, and 3 games ahead of 11th place New Orleans to remain in the playoff picture. Memphis is 5-5 in the second game of back-to-back situations as they average 110.1 points per game while allowing 115.8 ppg in those contests. The Grizzlies are 14-10 on the road with a plus 4.7 ppg scoring differential, 116.5 ppg for, 111.8 ppg against, on the year. Memphis is 15-8 against Eastern Conference teams with a plus 3.7 ppg scoring margin, 114.5 ppg for, 110.8 ppg against, this season. The Memphis Grizzlies have been in pretty good shape lately as they've won 6 of their past 9 games, and they will be looking to stay hot after last night's 126-115 road win over the Bulls last night. Dillon Brooks led the team with 32 points on 12 of 19 shooting. Jonas Valanciunas added 16 points with 7 rebounds and 5 assists, while Ja Morant chipped in with 15 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Grizzlies shot 52% from the field and 17 of 40 from the three-point line as they took control of the game with 37 points in the third quarter to take a double-digit lead, before pushing the margin out to 20 points in the fourth quarter. On the season, the Grizzlies are 15th in the league in scoring offense as they average 112.9 points per game this season. Memphis is 4th in the league in rebounding with 46.4 boards a night, while the team is 4th by dishing out an average of 26.9 assists a night. The Grizzlies are playing decent ball defensively as they are 15th in the league by allowing an average of 111.6 points per contest. Ja Morant leads the team as he averages 18.9 points plus 7.4 assists a night. Dillon Brooks puts up 16.4 points a night. Jonas Valanciunas chips in 17 points plus 12.8 rebounds a contest, while Kyle Anderson adds 12.4 points plus 5.8 boards a contest. The Grizzlies look to Grayson Allen, 10.9 points, John Conchar, Desmond Bane, 9.6 points, Brandon Clark, 11.2 points, 5.6 rebounds, DeAnthony Melton, 10.1 points, Justice Winslow and Gorgui Dieng to contribute. Memphis stands 15th in field goal percentage as they connect on 46.6% of their attempts from the floor on the season. The Grizzlies splash an average of 10.9 three-pointers a night, putting them 26th in that category. Memphis is 20th in three-point field goal percentage as they knock down 35.8% of their attempts from beyond the arc this season. Melton and Winslow both were ruled out for Friday's game while Clark was questionable. Their statuses should be kept an eye on to see if they'll. Milwaukee won their third straight as they dropped the Hawks on the road to finish up their three-game road swing on a positive note. The Bucks entered Friday holding a 9-game lead over the Pacers in the Central Division race. In the Eastern Conference playoff picture, the team stood third, 3 games behind the 76ers for the top spot. Milwaukee led by 4 after the opening quarter and by 12 at the half only to see the Hawks rally. The Bucks led by 2 with 4:07 to play in the third quarter before going on an 18-4 run to go up 98-82 with 11:09 to play and didn't let Atlanta closer than 8 the rest of the way. Milwaukee shot 48.4% from the field, including 16 of 43 from three-point range, and dominated the glass by a 52-39 margin. Jrue Holiday led the Bucks with 23 points and 7 assists in the win. The Milwaukee Bucks look for a win after splitting their last 12 games. The Milwaukee Bucks are averaging 119.2 points on 48.5% shooting and allowing 112.7 points on 45.1% shooting. Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging 28.5 points and 11.2 rebounds while Chris Middleton is averaging 20.2 points and 5.5 assists. Jrue Holiday is the third double-digit scorer and Bobby Portis is grabbing 7.3 rebounds. The Milwaukee Bucks are shooting 39.5% from beyond the arc and 75.9% from the free throw line. The Milwaukee Bucks are allowing 37.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 48.3 rebounds per game. The Bucks are first in the league in scoring offense with 119.2 points per game on the season. Milwaukee is second in rebounding by pulling down 48.3 boards per contest while the team is 11th by dishing out 25.5 assists per game. The Bucks are 19th in the league in scoring defense as they allow 112.7 points per contest this season. Giannis Antetokounmpo is leading Milwaukee with 28.5 points, 11.2 rebounds and 6.1 assists per contest this season. Chris Middleton chips in 20.2 points plus 6.1 rebounds along with 5.5 assists a night while Jrue Holiday contributes 17.2 points a contest. Dante DiVincenzo 10.6 points, and Bobby Portis 11.4 points, 7.3 boards, are good secondary scoring options. Jordan Nwora, PJ Tucker, Jeff Teague, Brook Lopez, 11.6 points, Bryn Forbes, 9.5 points, and Pat Connaughton are solid pieces in the mix as well. Milwaukee is 5th in the league in field goal percentage by shooting 48.5% as a team this season. The Bucks are 4th in threes per game by draining 14.7 triples per contest and stand 2nd in three-point shooting by hitting a blistering 39.5% of their attempts from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo missed Thursday's game with a toe injury, so keep an eye on his status leading up to tip-off to see if he'll take the floor here. So here's my second betting suggestion for that game. The Grizzlies are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 road games and 19-7 ATS in their last 26 games overall. The Bucks are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 home games and 0-4 ATS in their last 4 Saturday games. The over is 5-1 in Grizzlies' last 6 overall. The over is 6-1 in Bucks' last 7 home games. The under is 6-1 in the last 9 meetings in Milwaukee and 13-6-1 in the last 20 meetings. The Milwaukee Bucks have been in fine form as they've won 6 of their past 9 games and they will be gunning for a 4th straight win after taking down the Hawks in a 120-109 road win on Thursday. Jrue Holiday led the team with 23 points and 7 assists on 9 of 17 shooting. Brook Lopez added 19 points with 12 rebounds on 7 of 10 shooting, while Giannis Antetokounmpo returned from a 6-game absence to chip in with 15 points in 25 minutes of action. As a team, the Bucks shot 48% from the field and 16 of 43 from the three-point line as they came out strong with 64 points in the first half to take the early double-digit lead, before keeping the Hawks quiet in the second half as they held Trae Young to just 15 points on 3 of 17 shooting. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.